with me and Rob, we are going to be chatting with Michael Bullis. Michael, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Michael, every week we have a Creative of the Week, and It is my honor and Tampa Digital Studios' honor to
present you with
adorn you with a Creative of the Week mug that we expect to see you take a picture of, drinking coffee out of, and you're a photographer as well, too. We're going to get into all what you are and how fantastic you are and what you've done, but here you go.
Great, thank you very much.
All righty. So, yeah, coffee. You drink coffee?
Yes, I do.
Okie dokie. Well, then there you go.
Perfect.
Well, Michael, tell us a little bit about yourself. I mean,
Yes.
because you're an amazing person, but just being a photography, mechanical, and graphic designer doesn't really sum it all up. What makes you amazing?
Amazing?
Amazing.
Well, okay, that's very generous. I spent, I've come to the Tampa area about 2 years ago for a mechanical engineering job, which I'm doing right now. And in the meantime, I was taking a lot of photographs, and I had some folks encourage me to check out the school that I'm attending right now, and just started to study photography and really fell in love with it, and have been pursuing it, trying to get a degree in digital photography right now.
So that was my next question is you've fallen in passionately in love with digital photography or standard, or was your passion standard traditional 35 millimeter emulsion photography and then changed to digital?
Well, yeah, it kind of started out that way. It was about 23 years ago that I was really serious about photography and took some classes.
Not a lot of digital cameras around then.
No, and doing a lot of black and white and things like that. And like I said, I picked up a camera again about 2 years ago and started taking some pictures again and decided that I want to make a career out of it.
Well, what made you pick up the camera 2 years ago, and why didn't you pursue it when you initially were interested in it?
Well, I went through an interesting change with my life. I ended up having an accident that left me in a wheelchair, and ended up getting into some different interests, and I just kind of lost track of that path and picked it back up a couple of years ago. And
that's awesome. And, on your website you have, which seems like the website is a work in progress from what you were saying. It looks like it's got a long way to go because of the amount of years that you've been doing stuff. I find it hard to believe that all you have is 15 photographs that you want to share.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
as far in regards to that, yeah, I'm actually working with some folks to get a really nice web page put together. But in the meantime, that's kind of like a business card that's online, and you can check out some of my work. And
it's necessary. Now you have several photographs on there, and I believe a lot of it is to show diversity in your talent and your ability to do portraits, your ability to do still objects and that kind of stuff. Where's your passion lie? If you had to grab a camera right now, hop in the car, and go zoop out to wherever you're going to go to take photographs, what is that going to be?
Well, actually, I enjoy the studio, so I'm really leaning toward doing commercial and artistic shots, product shots, and things like that.
Well, you brought your interests have taken you besides photography.
Yeah.
You brought some show and tell things here. Tell us about these joysticks.
I game a lot. These are Xbox 360 controllers. And I do have some paralysis in my hands. So I made these out of necessity, but did find a lot of interest in this type of stuff online with some groups I'm involved with. Since I cannot pull triggers very well, we made this, my brother-in-law and I, and you can actually push on these, which serves the same purpose as pushing the levers. And this is kind of an updated version that we're working on, and this one works pneumatically. We've got a pneumatic switch that's wired into the controller, and through providing air pressure through a tube, which we're working on a headset type of a thing.
Now,
you can actually control at certain aspects of the games. There are actually certain switches in the controller.
Can you resell those or work out a deal with those manufacturers on reselling those so you make a little money off of it?
I don't know if there's a big enough interest for that, but I've got enough interest where I can make these on a one-by-one basis, and a lot of people's needs are completely different. So
mass marketing something that he's going to push versus pull or twist or bend. There's very specific needs. The button might need to be up a little bit higher, so you can't really mass produce it as much as you can customize it, right?
I don't know, but
I haven't sold any of these yet, but there's a lot of folks that are interested. There's actually a group of people who have made some really elaborate ones for people who can't move any of their extremities. So there's a lot of interesting things.
So a lot of your successes in your Creative of the Week nomination came from necessity in a sense, right? To keep yourself motivated internally, to be able to have passion and be able to play your video games and be able to do it so you can actually have fun instead of feeling like you're losing the game or something.
Without a doubt.
What else? You also do some digital photography, digital editing and stuff like that as well?
Yeah,
and
I've actually been doing some work for some people. I will take in digital images and make collages or color corrections. I'm doing printing, all types of stuff and aspects with photography.
I think that's right. Give us your website. Give us some contact information for
Okay,
you.
it's MikeBullis.com. And like I said, it's a work in progress, but it's getting there.
And that's how people can contact you, is through your website?
Yes, all my information is on that website, and well, I'd be happy to talk to anybody about anything in the photography field, or even this kind of stuff as well. This is more of a hobby.
It's also it's such a good creative exchange too. Just talk and yuck
Sure.
it up, yap, and have a good time.
Yes.
All right, Michael.